Hopna. The painkiller that everybody said would free humans.
So the introduction is probably going to be like a new character saying it
For me
every
and my
time.
friends, it served an entirely different purpose.
From their like
We
perspective.
started using Hopna as a substitute for drugs. We put it in our drinks. It gave us a boost and got us a little high.
Got your ass.
Everybody was using it. Adults were scratching their heads. Why are kids drinking nothing but soda all the time? Hopna became a phenomenon. It was available everywhere.
Why are they drinking up? So they had it in their scissor, bro.
Nobody could ever imagine that in just 3 years, it would become the terror that would kill us all. I mean, I sure didn't.
God giveth and God taketh away. That is actually kind of... He gave you everything. All the joys that you possibly could have for several years, and then he just said, I'm about to take that shit away. It's like he made a Sodom and Gomorrah without like the extremeness of it. Okay. Alright. Okay. And this definitely has that bebop vibe to it, the jazz in there. Even the entire thing kind of looks like it could be part of bebop.
Just so you know, it is impossible to take off. We are also tracking your location at all times, so there's no point in trying to escape.
Yeah, you all got it?
Looks like you've assembled a team of bad apples, huh?
Fucking Suicide Squad.
You can choose to stay on the run as a fugitive, or find Dr. Skinner and earn your freedom. Which is more appealing?
This man with the theatrics.
I see your threat and raise you another. Now get this thing off my wrist, would ya?
She don't give a fuck about them.
Hello.
I'm not falling for that trick again.
Ah.
If you try to remove it, the wristband will get so hot that it will burn your hand off. And just so you're aware, you all will suffer the same consequences if anything bad happens to me.
I've always wanted to meet this Skinner guy anyway.
That's great. Now everyone's on board.
Episode 2, Life in the Fast Lane.
Can you explain why the FDA approved a drug like this?
Like I said, it's unprecedented for
Nobody
a drug
knew.
to mutate into something else after 3 years.
Are you saying the FDA didn't see this coming?
That's not gonna...
That is literally what I just said. It's like...
Is there ever a time he looks suspicious to you? Or anything you can remember?
Like I said earlier, I'm just a gardener who
I was gonna say, what is he, a groundskeeper?
Well, now that you mention it,
Please, go on.
we did bury a cat in the garden once.
What?
It was his cat.
But she was a cutie patootie. She lived a full life, that one.
Literally his
Miss
cat.
Lisa.
Dang, looking good, Miss Lisa.
Listen up, everyone. This team wasn't formed for personal gain or profit.
Okay, then what's it for?
Well, we're here to save the world.
Oh, so basically we're superheroes.
That's cool. We're like the Avengers or something.
Nah, more low level. Budget.
I just need to know one thing. Now don't be shy. Has anybody here used Hopna?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure a majority of you guys have. Yep, and you too. I wouldn't be surprised if you never used it though.
I gotta say, don't you think this place is a bit too run down for us world-saving superheroes?
It's a vintage style disguise.
Really now?
So it's just holographic.
Hold out your hand. It'll scan your vein pattern to unlock.
I mean, we got Whip.
This is Denise Skinner, born in Istanbul. Assuming he's still alive, he would be 56 years old. Lost both parents to local unrest at the age of 12. He's remained alone ever since. He enrolled at ETH Zurich when he was 16. Got into Cambridge at 20. And while there, made many significant accomplishments. People were starting to call him the next Einstein.
Shouldn't we be focused on other stuff? Like his personality or whatever else can give us insight into his motives?
Good point.
Kind of goes into it though. Like, haven't you seen Criminal Minds? Like,
This speech here was one of the most famous he gave at the UN.
According to my calculations, precisely 3 years from now, the ice in the North Pole will melt and be lost forever.
Well, so he's always just been on that time and everybody ignored it.
Action now, or things will get out of control.
That's a white-ass person for Sierra Leone. What the fuck is going on over there?
Isn't going to help anyone when Earth becomes uninhabitable.
Ah, here's this hippie again. This guy.
Not long after that, he vanished without a trace.
Sounds like a pretty decent guy.
Sounds too good to be true. Maybe he was doing some really evil stuff.
I don't know, like making a giant drug that's gonna get everybody addicted and then kill you with it. Maybe.
A seat to an elderly woman on the train. And helping out a homeless person. And there was this time he tried to eat his sandwich, but then a stray dog took it away from him.
He has nothing but good things.
Why would a respected man like this want to destroy the world?
Well, he's not destroying the world. He's killing humanity. It's two different things, brother.
So you want us to believe he's been cooped up in some hideout this whole time?
Maybe he's already dead.
Or he could be wearing some kind of disguise.
Or he might have assumed...
She has the answer. No.
Excuse me.
Huh?
I think I found a lead on him.
You gotta quit it with the reckless driving.
Sorry, officer.
Man, super reckless. Same cop. That's an empty-ass freeway.
Sells survival shelters.
Yes. There's a record of Skinner buying one from them 8 years ago. The only problem is that company isn't currently reachable by phone or email.
Axel and Chris.
He killed everybody in the office. What are you in Nevada?
So, hey, you were doing time in the Slammer, right?
Yeah, sort of.
How many years did you get? Like, what'd you do?
Let me see. I think it's up to 888 years.
Yeah, I would have to stop the car too. When he said that shit first episode, I was like, what the fuck did you do?
I'm not driving with freaking Leatherface.
Hold on.
That's not a sentence.
Bro, Leatherface probably wouldn't even get that many years. Like, what the fuck?
Be cool. Did you know that they double your sentence every time you break out of prison?
And?
Well, I originally got 3 years. But I kept escaping so much that before I knew it, my sentence had grown to some ridiculous...
You should have just stayed the 3 years.
Escaped so many times.
Let's just say... it's a hobby of
Got
mine.
bored?
What does Hirsch have on you?
Why do you want to know?
Just curious.
I used to blow out grandma's backs. You know what I'm saying?
I got roped into this for some lousy misdemeanor.
Misdemeanor?
What?
Now it's your turn.
Honestly, there's nothing.
That don't even make sense.
Just some small-time petty thefts.
I would say you're pretty much minor league. On the other hand, Elena is not minor league.
Really? Are you serious?
She's a notorious hacker who's committed crimes on a global scale.
So we getting a little bit more from our cast. Shelter B1 to B8. AZA! But speaking of which, it's already fucking almost hitting 100 degrees out here. Ugh. Kobayashi shelter cell. Oh, well, I mean, something happened. Already on deck.
This must be the place.
I get the feeling there's not a soul around here.
Tire tracks. Somebody's been coming in and out.
Hello? Hola? Ni hao? Is anybody here?
Oh my god, it's an Apple store. No, joking. Damn, bro, what you doing? He looked way too happy. Did you overdose? Can you overdose on it? There's literally no side effects, so.
Be careful now.
I'm sorry, Doug.
It's nothing personal. You know how business goes. Now tell me where he is.
Where who is?
Just spill the beans. Tell me what.
Oh, Skinner, I guess.
Go ahead and stand there and play dumb. I know how to make you cooperate. I'll let you pick. Nose or ear. What's it gonna be?
Oh, wow. Okay.
What the hell?
I'm like, what?
Ding dong! Anybody home? You got a visitor. All right, I want to see Kobayashi right now. Get out here, Kobayashi!
I guess everybody probably was on the same trail.
You can tell?
Yeah, but those guys are Spanish.
And it sounds like they're Mexican.
Call him a bitch. But cut his fucking balls off.
Are you actually enjoying this?
It's that obvious.
He loves a thrill.
What's that?
Bitch, you didn't see me jump off a building?
This little angel here is always keeping me safe.
What?
As long as I have this on me, I feel invincible.
Alright, Spike.
No way. What the hell? He's totally out of his mind.
You didn't see him jump off of a building? Like, what the fuck?
Ain't leaving until you pay back everything you owe us.
Wait, what are you talking about? You're not here for Skinner?
Hey, who the hell are you supposed to be?
I'm a debt collector.
Oh yeah? Well, so am I.
I mean, who do you owe debts to? Were the police racing to get here too? What the fuck is going on?
FBI, drop your weapons now! DEA, I need you to drop your weapons!
Lazarus, drop your weapons.
Huh?
Dude's a joke.
We're superheroes.
Something like that. Oh man, just knocked out. Then the high was that good?
Listen, I wasn't trying to run away. I was gonna pay you back. I swear on my life. Please don't kill me.
Hold on here. DNA test complete. This guy is definitely not Skinner.
Everybody's so chill in here now.
That bastard Kobayashi hasn't paid you fellas back either.
Nope, hadn't paid for nothing, even the...
Everybody's chill.
Hey kid, my mistake. I thought you worked for that deadbeat.
No worries.
You guys are looking for Kobayashi too?
Something like that.
Yep. He was just hiding out in a bunker that he built for one of his clients.
The place is a freaking circus. The FBI and a bunch of other random guys came out of nowhere.
All right. Great.
He's trying to hire him after you just pulled a gun on me, bro.
Looking back, my entire life was nothing but a big gamble. All I've ever wanted was to find the one lucky break that would let me strike it rich. But it never crossed my mind that I'd end up at rock bottom. I thought I could hurry things up and get it all over with. Except this stuff doesn't actually kill you that quickly.
I was to say, you have to wait.
Maybe it's a sign. It may be telling me to live a bit longer. Yeah, I should give it a fresh start. I forgot the whole world's going to die in 30 days anyway.
Killed his confidence just like that.
Dr. Skinner.
Where is he?
It's definitely him, but it looks like there are thousands of him.
What the fuck did he do? Weird episode. We get introduced a little bit more, just honestly, the group that we're with, just kind of like their crimes, even though it kind of ranges with a bunch of nothing. Like, dude's like, I had a misdemeanor. I'm like, a misdemeanor? It's like, other one's like, yeah, I had some petty theft. Petty theft? Like, what? He's like, You know what I mean? One dude's just breaking out of prisons and stuff. I don't know what the chick is doing. And then the other girl is a hacker. So I'm like, it makes sense why she's there. And it's just like, I don't know. It's kind of like a little bit all over the place with this episode. But it was just giving more on Skinner, showing him, of course. But it just kind of feels, I'll be honest with you, this episode feels like a nothing burger. And now granted, they are just searching for him, so they have to find all these leads and everything, and then, you know, they're doing the whole criminal minds. Oh, this is where he used to work and all this other stuff. His personality is this. You can see him do the, and I mean, like, and it helps like flesh out him more, but we kind of got that in the very first episode. So to be honest, I'm like, this kind of feels like fucking nothing. It was a little bit funny because of the randomness of all of it coming together. Felt very like Space Dandy-ish, if you will, even though I never finished Space Dandy. But it kind of felt like that little, you know, quirkiness to it all, especially when they all started having a gunfight. But yeah, the search is still on. It is one thing though, when you talk about Skinner in this, it's like he has a strong dedication, but what was the most damning thing, I guess, because like they said, he ended up disappearing, it's just he realized that people don't really want to work for these sort of causes. To be honest, this could all be a fucking lie, and he'd just be like, look, see, you guys were able to do it finally. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it could literally just be that at the end of the day. But he does care about the environment a lot. And you see his motivations for it and how basically they're being shot down by other people because, you know, just like today's day and age, there's very, very, very few countries who really care about the climate, like, you know what I mean? And care about renewable energy and all these other things to help things out instead of just letting them, you know, dissipate faster than what they already are. So like, I give it to him there and everything, but yeah, like other than that, like the very first portion of it kind of felt like a nothing burger episode. Either way, I'll catch you guys later. Have a good one. Peace. All right, we done with that.